An investor deposits 1,000 at the beginning of each year for 20 years. The fund earns annual effective 9.25%. At the end of 20 years, the investor wishes to use the fund to purchase a 30-year annuity due with monthly payments of 500 based on nominal 10% convertible monthly. Calculate the balance, if any, in the fund after paying for the annuity. So these deposits will accumulate for 20 years, and then that accumulated value will be used to purchase this annuity due. So the first step is to get the accumulated value of the deposits. So they are happening at the beginning of each year, therefore it's annuity due. Deposits are 1,000, time is 20 years, annual effective rate 9.25%. Therefore, we use the accumulated value formula. 1,000 times 1 plus 0.0925 power 20 minus 1 divided by I, and times 1 plus 0.0925. Remember, the annuity due formula is just the corresponding annuity immediate formula times 1 plus I. And so we get the accumulated value of 57,485. Now, to find the price of the 30-year annuity due, we first need the monthly effective rate J, because we are told that that annuity due that we purchase gives monthly payments. So the monthly effective rate would be I 12 by 12. So we were given that the nominal monthly rate was 10%. So that's 0.1. You divide that by 12 to get the monthly effective rate. So in 3 years, there are 360 months. Now let's just switch it around and do the next portion using the BA calculator. We can still use it. We can still find it using formulas, but let's just switch it around a little bit. So in 30 years, there are 360 months. So that's a 30-year annuity due. So we need to calculate N, which is 360 months, since payments are monthly. And the price would be found by using the begin mode, since it's annuity due. And we want to make sure that the calculator is in the begin mode. So once again, if you've forgotten how to switch between the begin and the end mode, so what you can do is, right now we see that it's in the begin mode. So if you do second begin, that also tells you over here that it's in the begin mode. And now if you, for example, want to change it in the end mode, you will do second set. And it becomes end now. And now I want to change it back to begin. So I'll again do second set. And now it's begin again. And then I can turn it off and on. And so my data is the annuity due that we purchase is providing a payment of 500 per month. So 500 is the PMT. And then N is 360 months. So 360 is the N. And then the interest per year is 0.1 by 12. But remember that in the calculator, you need to enter the percentage of the interest. Now, it's not the interest per year, it's the interest per month, but for calculator purposes, that's the I per Y. So we can't enter 0.12 by 12 because we need to enter the percentage of the interest. So we multiply that by 100, and that gives us 5/6%. And we therefore need to add 5/6 in the calculator. So we can do 5 divided by 6 equals, and then hit the I per Y. So now we've entered all the data. We are ready to find the present value. So we will do compute and PV. So we get 57,450.21. And The so the question was that after purchasing the annuity, do you have any balance left in the fund? And our fund had accumulated to 57,485.26. And we have just found that the price of the annuity is 57,450.21. So the balance was a bit higher than the price of the annuity. So we'll have a little bit left over if we subtract that balance from the price. We get 35.05, and that was choice C.